my God. Yeah.
Gnarly. I think that's going to be more than 1,000 feet because we're going down.
You could just barely see it at the very top. That's the lookout.
I love it. Suffer, dude. I want to see you suffer.
Sufferfest. Yeah, that is going to be like a straight uphill climb. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the channel. On today's video, I'm out here with my buddy Logan. We're doing a pretty sweet loop through the mountains. We got a, so there's 3 different trails. We're gonna start on a blue, hit a different blue, and then we're gonna make a choice on whether to connect to an out and back double black diamond before continuing on with the rest of the loop, or just continuing on with the rest of the loop with that last 3rd trail being a black diamond. But, you know, we'll see. We'll figure it out. This should be a pretty legendary loop, though. I'm pretty stoked about it. The nice thing about being on a blue to start with is it's a really great warm-up. I've been out here riding with a bunch of buddies for the last 3 days now. So, yeah, we're all tired, sore. It's just me and Logan now. Half of us have left, and yeah, it's good to actually warm up on a medium trail and not plunge straight into a black or a double black like I've been doing lately. These last few days have been so cool to see all these fall colors. Right now, some of the colors are starting to peak before, you know, the leaves start disappearing entirely. Ooh, nice chunky section up ahead. Gonna just pop over just like that. Yeah, it's definitely silty. Even on this stuff, I've felt my rear wheel start to slip just a little bit. Oh, cool bridge. Ooh, almost missed the trail. Goosed it a little bit too much. Front end started to slide just a little bit. Howdy. I don't know. Thanks so much. Be safe, and maybe you'll see some grizzly bears. Cool lady. Back there we were having a whole conversation about bears in the area, and There's definitely a good few, that's for sure. Funny story, my buddy Logan ahead of us actually ran into a bear. A couple years back, a bear ran right out in front of him. I think smacked his front wheel and he just went straight to the ground. I'm surprised you didn't tell that lady your bear story. Oh man. Oh, I see a beautiful lake. It's been years since I've been to this lake. I was so much younger. Oh, I see the lake. All right, focus on the trail, Jack. Lake view is coming, but right now, trail. Oh man, this is gonna pick up some serious elevation. It's just all uphill. I'm gonna have to stay on the gas for a while. Nice. Oh man. Oh, I'm in his way. Dude, that lake view. Hello, rocks. Cool. Jump. Oh, roots. More roots. And more rocks. And more roots. And more roots. Challenge myself. Nice. Whoa. man, it is nothing but uphill. Hold on. Oh, it's really silty. Yeah, it's like moon dust. Trying not to get cross-rutted here. My front my front wheel wants to pop out of the rut, and my rear wheel keeps sliding into him. Oh, man. Top? Question mark. Kind of feels like it might be the top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'll call this a relax spot. So it looks like we should have about a mile till we reach that junction that we're looking for. And we should have that option to go do that double black diamond. Which, honestly, I'm feeling pretty juiced up. I feel like we could do it. That would be the, like, third or fourth double black I've done on this trip so far. And double blacks are not, like... I guess the fun in it is, one, it's super challenging, so it pushes your skill levels a lot. Two, generally they'll get you into some pretty unique places, which I think is the biggest draw. But the one, I guess, drawback is that you definitely, it's hard to look like a good rider in double black sections. At least for me, I'm usually going pretty slow, just because I don't want to get hurt or destroy my I don't want to destroy my bike super badly. Like, I'll ride hard, but I try to have some semblance of judgment on the lines I take. Oh. That was fun. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but I don't think we'll be able to see it from the trail, but from up above, it looked like we were passing an alpine lake, which is pretty cool. Every single one of those that I pass in the mountains, I'm always wondering, like, is there... Oh, there's some deer. Just saw them running through the trees. I'm always wondering if there's fish in those lakes, which some of them, yeah. Some of them are just basically big puddles, and others actually have cool fish in them. Mega chunk. that's a sweet view. Oh man. So Logan just went past me. For a split second I thought that was a paw print. I don't think it is. Logan just went past me, and he thinks that the intersection should be in a couple hundred feet. Maybe. Oh, it looks like, yep, this looks like the fork. So this is gonna be a double black, meaning this is gonna be really hard and probably will whoop me. So we have about a 2 mile out and back that we're doing now, and we have to pick up about 1,000 feet of elevation over the course of this out and back. Or, you know, each way is going to be 1,000 feet up and 1,000 feet back down on the way back. So we're going to take our time, and the goal is to make it up there. And we're going to be sitting damn near at 10,000 feet once we get to the top. I got to do my best to stand as much as possible. It's going to be way too rocky to sit down. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm thinking right up that big rock and stay right. Nice. It's tough because I want to go slow enough to pick my lines, but I also got to go fast enough to not stop. Can't stall out. Oh man, big rocks. I think I see my line. I think I see everybody's line. There's kind of a black streak on these rocks. Yeah, and the roots in the rocks got a little bit of black on them from tires skidding on them. Don't slip back. Yeah. You made that look easy. Nice, dude. It's those tires, man. I gotta get a set of those and try them. He's running some pretty soft compound tires, so they got traction on everything. But he said he replaces them like once every 20 hours, which is not much. That's like how often I would do an oil change, just like 5 hours more, because I do my oil changes every 15 hours. So I couldn't imagine doing tire changes like oil changes. I think this upper side is what I want. Yeah, a piece of cake. Funny, I gotta remember that everything that I'm seeing now, I'm gonna see a second time on the way back up. Yeah, that rock feature looks like a blast to come up. Oh my god. Yeah.
Gnarly. I think that's going to be more than 1,000 feet because we're going down.
Yeah, we are going down because it's the average climb from.
It's a short distance too.
It's going to be 1,000-foot sprint over like a quarter mile. You could just barely see it at the very top. That's the lookout.
I love it. Suffer, dude. I want to see you suffer.
Suffer fest. How funny would, I mean, knock on wood, how funny would it be, like, we get to the top of this thing, it's epic, and then just it immediately starts dumping rain. It would be for the first, like, 20 minutes. So it's interesting, you guys probably didn't hear Logan mentioning it back there. You might have kind of pieced together what we were talking about, but from where we hopped on to this section, this double black diamond, it said we had, or the GPS said we had 1,000-foot elevation gain. That's to the very end, except we are going down right now, so that means we're actually gonna have to climb up even more than 1,000 feet. And that lookout back there, yeah, that is gonna be like a straight uphill climb. The more I look out at these mountains ahead of us, the more I'm kinda giving it some odds of raining on us here. I would really not want it to. I mean, it would be cool for a second to see the dirt get a little less silty, but then we'd both be suddenly soaking wet and frigid cold and, you know, not be moving very fast. That would not be fun. So fingers crossed that it doesn't happen. I think we're pretty close to the base of the climb up to the top of this mountain. Ooh, I just had a raindrop hit my face. It might sprinkle on us. And another raindrop on my face. Just some liquid cooling. Nothing to be worried about. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Almost lost that one. Man, you can really feel that altitude. Starting to breathe heavy, you know. I think the left side's the easy side. I'm gonna get pinched in that. There's a little ramp. Yeah, good choice. That was super easy. rock garden. Let's see how this one goes. Not bad. I think we're just about to make the summit push right now. Oh, ow. You got the front brake? Here. Just hold it there for a sec. Gotta catch my breath. I'm gonna yank the back wheel down, and then I think if you just hold on the front brake, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Sorry. Let's see. I think damage report is fine. Yeah, left side was way easier. I don't know what I was thinking. He makes the line that I did eat it hard on. He just cruises right up it. That's the difference between a 300 on soft compound tires and a 500 on intermediates. Nice. Yep. Yeah, you can smell the tires. We are cooking tires and burning clutches on this one. Hey, I think I see the tower. You know, I want to say this is the turnaround point. I don't think you're gonna get your bike up that. He might try. I think this is pretty much as far as we can go. I'm breathing real heavy on this one. My heart rate is at 146. Yeah, that's super trustworthy. Elevation, according to my watch, 9,824 feet. Now the last one of these I climbed had a logbook. Oh, it's locked. That's a bummer. Yeah, there's stuff in there. I see a bottle of Jack Daniels in the cupboard there. That's a shame it's locked. I would have loved to sign the logbook if there was one in there. Yeah, that was definitely worth doing the double black. Hands down. It's going to be interesting to see how much more difficult this trail is to go down as opposed to coming up. Well, that's unfortunate. I can tell you the line. You get a running start, you hop over that creek with the rock,
That's what I was thinking.
and then you blip up the roots. Nice. Sorry if I get a little bit quiet for the rest of the ride. I'm trying to focus a little bit, and usually when I'm focused in on the trail, I get kind of quiet. So sit back and enjoy the view. I knew I had like a 50-50 shot of making that line work anyways. Damn. Maybe like if I get my rear wheel here, I can get her up the trail, maybe? I don't know. For this to work, I need you to do me a favor and play nicely there. Thank you. So our hope is, considering that the sun is starting to hang a little bit low in the sky now, well, it's kind of sitting behind the clouds, but it's getting lower and lower. We're hoping to try and cook through this trail about as fast as we can and get back to the pickup in about 45 minutes. That's our hope. Ooh. That got squirrely. Oh, check this thing out. If I was out of water, I would be so happy to filter some water from that. I bet that tastes like nectar. You can't convince me otherwise. Mountain spring water that's just ice cold and has all the good minerals in it, freshly filtered. Oh, you can't beat it. It's so refreshing. These rocks are relentless. I had the energy for them like an hour ago, and now I don't. Makes me feel like I got the knees of a 90-year-old. Probably been out here for 5 hours-ish. 6? No, it can't be. Because I think we started at 2. Goodness freaking gracious, man. I feel like we're starting to make our way off of this mountain. It is starting to look an awful like how it was when we started this trail. And they are supposed to, it's a loop, so you know, where I started and where I ended this with Logan should be pretty close to each other. Hey, I can see the road. So I think that means I'm gonna end this video before it gets absurdly long, because I filmed a lot today. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a really cool ride. Got to see some amazing views. Lots and lots and lots of techie, you know, sections, lots of rocks, lots of side hill exposure. I think I already said it, but I'll say it again. Great views. Yeah, this was a really good one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and hit the like button down below. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content just like this, definitely subscribe for more videos coming out in the future. Hold on, I can't end this video until I fix that. Somebody's gonna get hurt on that. Anyways, like I said, I think I said, if you want to see more content just like this, definitely subscribe for more videos coming out in the future. Hopefully, I will see you guys on the next one. Adios, guys.